To this story now, the local economy continued to show signs of improvement in October this year. Now, this is evidenced in the composite leading business cycle indicator, also known as the BCI for October. The South African Reserve Bank released the October BCI, which showed a 0.4% increase in that month. The indicator provides early signals of the direction in which real economic activity is moving in real time. Chief Economist at Econometrix Dr Azar Jammine says this is proof that the downward trajectory is rather turning a corner.
This improved moderately in the month of October, resuming a gentle upward trend that we have been seeing since the early part of 2024. This is an indicator that the long-term downward trajectory of South Africa's economic growth that prevailed from around 2012 through to 2024 has turned the corner, and one is starting to see green shoots appearing that appear to suggest that the economy is going to gradually see higher and higher growth over the next few years. It's early days to be conclusive about this, but this simply supplements a whole host of other signals suggesting that we may have turned the corner, and that the government of national unity, even though it was criticized for the first year of its existence for not overseeing any marked improvement in economic growth, is appearing to gradually be getting its act together to undertake structural reforms that are favorable for higher economic growth. Most recently, the most important is the improvement of the rail network and the ability to transport goods to and from our ports. And secondly, the improvements in the ports, our ports themselves, making them more efficient.
Oil prices spiked by 1.5% in early market trade. This follows United States President Donald Trump's announcement of a total and complete blockade of all sanctioned oil tankers going into and out of Venezuela. Brent crude oil traded at just over $60 a barrel. Economist Dr Azar Jammine again weighs in on the latest and its impact on the South African economy.
Over the past 24 hours, oil prices have suddenly jumped by 1.5%. because President Trump has announced a blockade of Venezuelan tankers transporting oil to export to the rest of the world. However, one needs to recognize that currently Venezuela accounts for no more than 1% of global oil supply. So this is not a big deal. And the bigger picture is that oil prices are at their lowest levels in 4 years at the moment, and that augurs extremely positively for further fuel price cuts, especially when taken in conjunction with the strengthening of the rand. So yes, there's been a little bit of an interruption to the downward trend of oil prices in the past day, but and one will have to see how this plays out. But it's not a major factor because Venezuela has, even though it's got the world's biggest oil reserves, has become a very small player in the oil market as a result of geopolitical factors in recent years.